Hello guys, welcome to my second iteration of the vMA easy mode Stamsorc build. I changed it up a little bit. I had a couple of people saying that I'm using Trials gear and the Maelstrom bow, and although it shouldn't be a make or break situation, I decided to try and redo it utilizing all purple gear, all craftable and buyable gear other than the monster pieces. But I chose the Chewed-in monster shoulder piece because you can just get it out of the chests bartering at the Undaunted Enclave, and then the pirate skeleton mask because it's probably the easiest of the veteran dungeons to get a monster helm that gives you the 2871 physical resist and spell resist buff. I'm using off traits on both of these. Ideally, you'd want them to be divines because I'm using Twiceborn Star again. And instead of using Vicious Ophidian this time, we're going to run a optional set. It's really cheap to buy, and it's Battlefield Acrobat. It reduces the cost of all your abilities by 6%. That includes your ultimate, anything you cast, and then 2 lines of stam recovery and 1 max stamina, which is nice. Using 2 daggers, both sharpened. Since we're Stamsorc, we don't have really easy access to major fracture, so that's just going to pump up our weapon damage a little more. And then, not our weapon damage, but our physical penetration. And then I'm using the bow. Dagger, I have 1 poison glyph, 1 absorb stam glyph. Bow has an infused weapon and damage and spell damage glyph on it. Champion points are on the right hand side here, as you can see. Put a lot into piercing again. And we're running the warrior and lover with Twiceborn Star. So we end up having almost 11,000 penetration just all of the time. We have, let's see, buffed up with Hurricane and Crit Surge. We have 3,310 weapon damage, but it'll go up when our backbar glyph is active by 435. None of my weapons are gold, so it shouldn't be expensive to do this. Skills, we're going to be running I'm putting vigor on both the front and back bar here, so that way no matter what bar you're on, whatever you're stuck on, you can just press that button no matter what, and you know you're going to heal yourself. Our buffs are on the same button, so I can just rotate bar and press the same button. All our buffs should be active, so it makes it easy. Basic rotation is just going to be Endless Hail, Caltraps, Poison Injection, bring stuff into your dots, and then keep your buffs up and do Shrouded Dagger. But yeah, Blood Craze, Shrouded Dagger, Camouflage Hunter I'm just using for the extra crit, Vigor, Hurricane, Flawless Dawnbreaker for the extra weapon damage, Caltraps, Poison Injection, Endless Hail, Vigor, Crit Surge, and Ballista for our big burn. I'm going to be using standard trash pots that you can get out of most content in the game. And let's make sure I'm a veteran. Travel in there. So I haven't tested this at all or anything. This is an idea. Try and make it more friendly just to get the gear. All of it's craftable and buyable at a guild trader. Except the monster helms, which I tried to pick the easiest way to get them.
Do you suppose this one has what it takes?
Either just trade keys for them and then do, I think it's Blackheart Haven that the pirate skeleton comes from. But I mean, all in all, we got pretty high resists. We're at 24k spell and 23k physical buffed. Almost 50% weapon crit, 1500 stam recovery. I'm also a red guard, so it shouldn't be an issue. Plus all of our skills cost less. And we're sitting at almost 21k health and 32k max stam. It should be decently easy. Especially since we heal ourselves pretty easily. Stamsorc. As long as our buffs are up and you're attacking and you crit, you should heal. So let's get going. I like to drop my dots here, right where I'm at, and kite everybody into them. So that guy coming in the background, I just kind of back away and hit him until he's in my dots. Sure, our buffs are up. This guy on the left here is kind of a trickster. He can hurt you, so I'll drop my ballista on him. Keep him in my dots, keep my buffs up.
Behold, vile monstrosity.
Not using trap or anything. If you were comfortable with having vigor on one bar, you can put rearming trap in there to get a little bit of extra critical damage. But I wanted to put vigor on both bars, that way it's easy. No matter where you're at in the rotation, you can just press S. For me, it's my 4 button. You can just press 4 and then you're healing. No matter what bar I'm on. I really haven't needed to use it too much. Just avoid that thing, it follows you, eventually disappears. Damage is actually looking a lot better than I thought it would, so that's always a good sign. I usually just kill those waves, replace my dots. But our spammable is shrouded daggers, so it's really nice that our spammable is actually ranged. It's got like a 20-meter range, so as we're kiting, we can kind of just keep throwing it. It's also AoE, and it actually hits like a truck, so. This is the last boss, so I'll put my dots down. Put my bow ultimate on him, running slashes, and just lay into him as much as I can. Watch your buffs. When they fall off, replace them. Watch your dots when they fall off, replace them.
Come forth, my other self. The challenger is triumphant.
Alright, first round down.
You do it.
Can always repair your gear, this guy. You need to when you're going. Has some items you can buy if you need to. I think he has some pots and whatnot. You need to. Go. I like to stand on this side, the opposite side that you come in from, and just stay against the wall. You got these blades that move around the room. And if you're against the wall, you're not taking both of the blades, because there's 2 rows of spinning blades. If you're against the wall, you're not getting hit by both sets. And again, I just keep my dots down here in the middle and pretty much poison injection all the other ones while this guy burns to adds. They can hurt pretty bad, so I mean, as long as you stay on the outside, you should be fine, especially how tanky we are right now.
Sanguine's red hat! What a blow!
Got my ballista on this guy. Let my buffs off. I really haven't played my Stamsorc too much. I do think it's one of the easier classes to come into vMA with, just because you can heal yourself just by doing damage. Again, don't be afraid to use these synergies either. If you're not going for a score run and you're just trying to get gear, just trying to complete vMA to get some weapons, and go ahead and use these synergies. This one right here, Chalice, gives you healing, and it also increases your regen of all your regens. So you can see they're all a little bit higher. You get your stats back easier. Actually, this one is just healing. I'm wrong. I haven't been in here well. This one, Haste, gives you regen and makes you move faster. You can see I use it and I can just zip around. Oh, we're on the last boss. I didn't even pay attention. Basically, you do damage to each one of these three. They'll pop down as you do damage to them, so you just move on to the next one. Axe sigil here will make you do a little bit more damage, so we'll go ahead and use it for now. You can see my weapon damage is 5,712 with the active. That's crazy. And they'll just keep dipping down back and forth as you get them lower. Like, he'll do that. Now this next one will come back active. And we'll go over the last synergy. This one is by far the most powerful one in here. You take it, any projectile that's cast at you gets reflected back at them. So basically, the most damaging mechanics in this place are from like archers and whatnot. They'll hit themselves and basically kill themselves while you also don't take damage. So in key positions, as you become more familiar with vMA, it'll be really helpful to take these synergies, especially the defense one. And you know that like archers will gonna come up. I'll try and point them out where I take them and why I take them as we go along. But so far so good. I mean, the healing's good on it. Feel tanky. I mean, I'm not trying too hard. Damage is alright. About surviving, you know? Having the regeneration to survive is key in vMA. When you're out of resources, you're just gonna die. So that's why we're using Battlefield Acrobat. Ideally, we'd have a Vicious Ophidian, which comes out of any of the Crag Learned Trials. But I'm just trying to make this so you can, if you don't have that, you can just buy a set, use it. I think I picked up all the pieces for Battlefield Acrobat. For even the weapons and jewelry, I think I spent less than 10k gold getting all of them, so really cheap. And I got the trait that I wanted, which is nice. So in this round, you'll see stranglers in the background. They'll slow you. You can see how slow I'm moving. You can just run over to them, kill them. Generally, I like to fight on the island that's closest to where the strangler just came, because I don't have like super range. I'm not like a pure archer build or using a staff or something. So when I see the strangler, I'll just switch islands and fight there. Just keep my dots down on the island. Refresh my buffs. Pop a vigor here, why not? Just because there's a lot of ads up. See a lot of ads that are coming. You can always preemptively pop vigor. Here's a first mini boss, the Queen's Champion. I'll drop my ultimate on him just to get rid of him. Really, I'm kind of heavy attacking too a lot here, just to keep my stamina at a decent level. The regen does seem absolutely fine, so. I mean, I'm just trying to make it easy. Dots down, heavy attack, try to dagger. Just take them out one at a time. Sure my dots don't fall off. There's a strangler. We'll go ahead and replace our dots on this island. So here comes the second mini boss. I'm gonna just take this defensive sigil just because. Now look, you can see all those projectiles they're shooting at me are going right back at them. I'm not even taking the damage from them and they're hurting themselves. It's a powerful sigil. This will be the last round. So it'll be the boss and then she spawns ads, and you get her down to the next percentage level, she'll spawn more ads. So I'm going to stay next to this defense sigil and use it when the first wave of ads pop up. She actually does hit really hard, so if you can kind of keep moving to avoid stuff like that, it helps. First wave of ads are coming, I'm going to take that sigil. My dots down here, take the strangler out, take the rest of the ads out, refresh my buffs. Do some more damage. I still got 15 seconds left on that defensive sigil, so I'm just gonna stay on the boss until she's dead. I got hit by that, I really didn't do anything. But keep going, so far so good. There, my stuff. Yeah, so you can buy potions and repair kits at this guy if you need them. Yeah, I'm actually going to buy a couple more just because I'm a little bit short. Why not? Probably a waste of money, but who cares? You could also invest in tripods, which would be really nice here. It'll recover your health, magicka, and stam all at the same time, which is really nice. Or you can go with crit pots if you want to go the expensive route, and you'll be doing a lot more damage. At that rate, you could probably drop Camouflage Hunter on your front bar if you're going to go with crit pots the whole time, because you will have that major savagery buff all the time from the pot. And you can put something else there, like rearming trap or whatever you want. So here's a first little mini boss. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my ultimate on him. You'll want to watch out for these sentries as they come out. They'll just come to the middle here and shield up. Just look out for them. They come randomly, not at specific times. They'll just keep coming the whole time. And just take them out or they shield up and then shoot like AoEs at you. It just makes it a little harder. But they have very little health. They die super quick. It's just kind of a paying attention to them thing. Noticing that they're there. No big deal if one gets through either. They really don't hurt too bad. Like there's one he'll probably get his shield off. Okay.
Where do you find these weaklings?
Next mini boss, I'm gonna grab my ultimate. Sure, my buffs are up. Go For the sentry, I already let one go through, see I didn't even notice him. So they'll stay up the whole time, but their shield does drop every once in a while. Try and watch him. His shield will drop.
So far, so good, but the worst is yet to come.
See, now his shield's gone, so you could take care of him later. It's just kind of paying attention to him and not letting him overwhelm you. As you can see, I just got hit by that Dwarven Sphere. Their AoEs hurt pretty bad, and they do this axe cleave. That hurts a lot, so you can keep your distance from them. It's probably the best way to do it. Just take them out with dots, or at least watch for the cleave so you don't get hit by them. I'm gonna not use my ultimate here and save it, because the last boss will be coming up here shortly.
This is going to end in tears, I hope.
Let's go run at that sentry. Really keeps trying to uppercut me, it's funny. Might be one more round, I don't remember. Oh. Okay, so I let that go. Basically, you just want to stay on this guy's green thing under his feet, and you're safe. If you're not in it, you're gonna die. So just follow him, stay in the green. I drop my ult on him, try and do as much damage as I can. Keep my buffs up. Ads are piling up, so you see it disappeared. I'm just gonna run a circle the other way, away from the boss, because he shoots these flame things at you. And by the time you go around the circle, cleaning up ads and stuff, he'll almost be ready to go again, so just watch his feet. It'll turn green. And then you're back on the boss. Remember, you can always take those. I was taking a little bit of damage. You could grab that defensive sigil before that round starts if you want the shield. And basically not take any damage from the ads the whole time. Get easier on yourself. They're there for a reason, to make it easy. They respawn every round. So, not too bad. Somebody's at my door. They're gonna... Wait, I think it's the mailman. Here.
Hunted one, now you die.
Jesse. Back. What I want to watch for in this round is the trolls. Need to interrupt them, or they'll destroy the island that they're banging on there, so you just need to run to them and interrupt. Islands are spawned every time a new round starts. That's how you know they're coming. Generally, I like to kill the archers first. They do a lot of damage. And then so do the chill banes. Anything that has range bottom, I go for first. So let's go over to the troll. Bash him. You got some time to deal with it. Again, I'm just trying to take out the range guys first back there.
Pay attention, you louse. You might learn something.
Sure, my buffs are up. Just died there. Water does hurt you in this round, so try and stay out of it. It slows and hurts you. Grab this defensive sigil. So we'll be coming up on the last boss here shortly. This round is gonna be a pain, but if you use the synergies properly, it makes it a hell of a lot easier. We're gonna start over here. Keep an eye out for archers. Deal with them as they come. Gotta watch this guy's health bar when he gets to 25%, 75%. He's gonna do this. Just need to move to the next island. He breaks it. It's also a one shot. Next percentage will be 50. Saving my ultimate. As soon as he's at spawn, I'm gonna grab defensive sigil. Should help out a lot. Now we're not taking damage from all those ads that just spawn. Comes the boss. I'm just
Succeeds.
Oh.
We have a winner. I haven't seen the Democrats so pleased.
one second. Alright, this round has to deal with lights. These statues are webbed up. You have to get rid of the webs on them by killing these horvers that roam around. I'll show you when one comes. Here's one. So you kill it next to it, and it destroys the web. And now it can light up like this. You want to be able to have them lit up because eventually there'll be these little mini spiders that spawn. And they'll follow you around. If you don't get to a light, then they're going to kill you. If you get to a light, then they can't come into it. Basically, it's like your safe zone. If you're not close enough to the statues when you kill the horver, they drop this sack. You can just synergize with it and aim at the statue and break it as well. So here's these little spiders. Just run to the light when they come, and you can see they can't come in and get you. Also see these little lightning pools spawning around. Keep your feet moving and you'll be fine. See that sack, if you don't pick it up quick enough it disappears. And then as the fight continues on, there'll be other spiders that spawn and try and re-web the statues for you. We're gonna leave one webbed up. If you do all of them, then everything in the room gets stunned, but all the statues get reset and webbed. And we're gonna try and save that for the very last part of this arena. These are the web spinners that re-web them up. To the light and the spiders come. Keep your feet moving.
Let's get this over with.
Here come the spiders again. There's a sound effect you can hear. Sometimes it switches on you. You can just dodge rolls, avoid the damage, and run to the next light. Comes the lightning, so keep your feet moving.
Maelstrom Arena.
There's a web spinner, so kill him.
All oblivion.
Web spinner in the middle. Brush my dots. Just try and drag everything into them so they die. Keep moving. Here comes the lightning. This is the first boss. He'll actually put down a negate like that, so you can just drag him back out of it and then drop your ultimate just to make sure it doesn't get negated. Spinner. Buffs.
Now you will feel pain. Ah, nothing's better than a good blood sport.
Put the dots in the middle by the light. Web spinner.
Somebody stop making out a will.
Spidey's light.
There's more where that came from. Die, nerd spawn! Uh-oh, this can't last much longer.
This is the next mini boss. I just burn my ultimate on him. For the web spinner, we should be getting the spiders and the light soon. Just getting a little careless there. Almost died. Light. course, once we get there, it disappears. Get the next light.
Only with blood.
I save my ultimate here. I know the last boss is. So we're gonna, as soon as this boss comes up, we're gonna burn our ult on him and destroy this light. Should be a Horver around here somewhere. So look for the Horver, throw it at the last statue, and then go crazy on the boss because everything gets stunned.
You're making me angry. The light will not save you.
I'm just gonna pop some figures here, keep my dots down, and keep my feet moving. Watch out for that AoE, it can hurt.
And the challenger is the clear victor. Watching you.
This next round is probably my least favorite. There's some RNG elements in there that can screw you over. But there will basically be flowers around. You want to avoid them. If you're too close to explode, they give you a poison. The poison kills you super fast. If you get it, you can run to these circles and get rid of the poison. Those are the flowers there, the fungi. So just try and keep an eye on where they are and just try and fight not around them. Venom shots do a lot of damage. If they charge up like that, they're doing a one-shot on you, so you need to interrupt it or kill them before they get it off, or they will kill you. I like to kill them first just to get rid of that mechanic, you know? The troll, this will be the end of the first round. Starting with the second round, we'll get these, I think they're called venom collars. These spawn on these little statues. There's 4 of them around the room. They'll make all the flowers continuously explode. So here's one. You want to make sure that you kill them, or this happens around the room. You just respawns them constantly and makes them explode, and you'll probably get hit by poison. There's a mushroom over there, so I'm just going to range him down. Color.
Some move. Now do it again.
Puffs up. Let's fight in the middle since there's no flowers around. Venom color up. If you see the screen turn green like this, you know there's going to be one up. This next round, eventually there'll be 2 archers. I'll explain when we get there, but you want to kind of kill them at the same time because a boss will spawn as soon as one dies. You kind of want to both die at the same time, so you don't have to deal with the boss and get shot by arrows at the same time. Alright, that poison sucks. Here's the 2 archers. Ah, shit. Okay, so I'm gonna put my dots on this guy. Kill the venom collar. was a little more rough than I would have liked. I can take this energy to refresh my resources. Phantom Collar coming.
So far, so good. But the worst is yet to come.
One's in a position you really don't like, you can be a trickster. Get rid of it like that, but I wouldn't suggest doing it. It's half the time you can get out of them, half the time you get hit by it, and it's kind of risky, so. At the defense sigil at this point, there's 3 archers that spawn, so they can actually kill you rather quickly if you're not ready for it. Let's Phantom Collar down. We got 2 trolls coming up here. I like to just focus on one at a time. They'll have a temper tantrum and bigger. Just kill them anyway. They do hit a little harder. The boss will be spawning here. He'll summon 2 little buddies of him. So we'll just take this one step at a time. We're gonna focus on the boss. Turn him as we can. As soon as we see the ad spawn, we're gonna kill one. Kill one. See, this is the RNG aspect I was talking about. If a collar comes right now, I'm gonna die. There's nothing I can do about it. Because that mushroom is right where this person is. We got lucky. So the collar will come shortly. So we'll get ready to do that. And these mushrooms are everywhere. There's a collar, so just watch for mushrooms. Take this one out. There's another one. Kill it.
Did you see that?
Oh man. One shot me there. A little slow in DPS.
Yes, the challenger is trying again.
This one can be a very frustrating round because of what just happened.
Watch, the climax approaches.
We run to the ad, he bubbles up. Don't take damage.
Are they fighting or playing?
As soon as he stops doing his little roar, take out the next ad again. Phantom Collar up.
I've never seen anything like this.
The defensive sigil, why not? There we go. Sorry about the death there, but it happens.
I must say.
Hoping for a flawless, but that's okay. Idea is just to through it to get weapons, make it as easy as possible. One death isn't too bad. So when there'll be a mini boss that spawns, you'll see these 3 statues alongside. One of them will reconstruct itself. Basically gonna kill it so that the boss here becomes vulnerable and then you can burn him down. Fire damage in this round, so if you're a vampire, I'd suggest at least going down to Vampire 2 so you don't take necessary damage.
Imported for your entertainment.
And gold over there, you gotta watch these guys, they're like Flame Shapers and Hellrest Citadel. We'll do this, that. You'll want to interrupt it. It does a lot of damage. So, boss is up. We're gonna destroy the sigil. Work on some of these ads. So good.
Should be memorable.
These guys will probably try and uppercut me. Lock it. Dodge roll it. Last one, I think a Ken Gold. Actually spawns, I'm gonna try and kite him into my dots. Never mind, we gotta interrupt them. Bring everything to Ken Gold, that way he gets burned down. Got my ultimate on the big dude.
Challenger approaches. Release the defenders.
I like to get rid of this Kangals first. You can take the defensive sigil there. Try and burn one. That way you can get to the next one. Time to bash them. That way you don't have 2 of them to worry about. Should be another King Gold. Think. Oh, this is the other guy. He actually does do quite a bit of damage, so watch yourself. When he chains you in, just try and keep your distance.
Cautiously optimistic about this one.
This should be the last boss. All three of these will appear. I just like to throw a couple dots on one or on the other, put a couple different dots on it.
My flames will devour you.
And I'm just trying to get my ultimate ready. As soon as this dies, it's gonna become vulnerable. So we do as much damage in that window as we can.
The Maelstrom Arena. Uh-oh, this can't last much longer.
And then just keep repeating that process. Stick the other defensive sigil. Couple ads that spawn up during this that are pretty much ranged, and it'll end up reflecting their damage back at them.
I used to be able to fight like that. The challenger
So-
wins. That was one for the record books.
We're on to the last round of the whole arena. Last stage, I should say. Okay. See white ghosts. You're just trying to avoid them
You shall know pain.
all the time. They do damage. You'll see gold ghosts. You want to collect them. Otherwise, they'll go to the enemy and empower them. But they'll also empower you. Once you collect 3, you can let off, I think it's called a spectral explosion or something like that. It stuns everything in the arena. So you can kind of use it at specific times to do good. These guys will blow fire at you. I'll try and let you see. Just run circles around them like this really close and the fire won't hit you. If you're in that fire, you'll get hurt really bad, actually. So again, like every arena in here too, you want to watch for archers. They'll one-shot you. They get that animation that I just interrupted. I let this guy get enraged or empowered by golden ghosts. It's no bueno. Big deal.
Now, weakling.
That's gonna leave a
So,
scar.
this is what the spectral explosion does. It just stuns everything, gets rid of all the ghosts, including gold ghosts, but gives you a little breather. I like to focus these guys down first. Fire's coming. Spin in a circle when you see it coming. Fine. This one I think is Ogrim's, yep. Just spits fire at you, he can hurt, but pretty much just kill him if he's like your first priority if he's up. Other than the Droth. Again, watch the flame, run circles around him, guys. Ghost. Buffs fall off.
Ungodly, even for a mortal.
Alright, here here's the first boss. You can literally just add Spectral Explosion and drop my ult. Let's burn him. Ogrim. Those golden ghosts make like a beeline straight towards an enemy, so if you notice he's going towards a particular one, you can just stand in between the enemy and the ghost and it'll run into you. See how much resistances he has. He's like taking no damage because he got enraged with that Lingoose. Something smells good.
This one's mine, sister.
This round you'll see these guys making their way towards the center. They're going to try and summon a big bone colossus. So you just want to prevent that from happening. If he does come, it's not a big deal. It's just one more guy to kill. He has like 200,000 health. It's major. Spectral Explosion. Just do it now. Take care of the Daedra. Gives me time to refresh my buffs that I suck at. Ghosts. So you'll get one Ogrim here.
Look at the pathetic mortal.
I'm actually gonna put a Spectral Explosion here to stop them so they don't get to the middle here. Summon the Bone Colossus. That's it. Otherwise I'd focus the Ogrim first and then do the other guys. If the Bone Colossus comes, he comes, and then you kill it later. Spin circles when he does his flame. We'll be getting a dragon here shortly. I'm gonna save my ult at 50% because he does a mechanic at 50 that hurts, so we want to burn him as quick as possible. So I'll get my dots ready to go and then drop my ultimate. Knocks us back, and we just watch out for this flame wall. Archer was charging up a heavy on us. My dots fall off. Almost died because of it.
This one's mine, sisters.
Just gonna heavy attack and get some resources back.
To the side.
Just one more Ogrim and then we're on the last boss, something like that. So make sure you have an ultimate save for this guy. Dots. You want to burn. If you can get him to 75% quick enough, and you can skip some mechanics. Now he's going to go upstairs. Just kill this clan fear by one of these portals. Use the portal and go up top. Watch the boss, you're gonna have to dodge roll with one of his mechanics coming. That. Pull the crystals. When you see this wall going in a circle, just get to the wall. We'll do an explosion that'll knock us off if we're not behind that. And we watch for his dodge roll. Hit me with it. He'll do 2 things he throws at you, then a wall. And 2 things he throws at you, then a wall, like over and over. So get ready to dodge roll. You can pretty much stay up here forever. It does increase in damage as it goes, but it's nothing you can't handle. You just throw a vigor up every once in a while, you'll be fine.
I'll wager that will leave a
Now he's
mark.
gonna knock us down, and this is the last bit.
Now for the fight.
Take all the sigils you want here, if you really want.
I need
Easy.
aid.
Really one, defensive one, then it knocks it back at him, you know. That. He's gonna get the golden ghost. We're not gonna let him. A horrible score. 1 death. Bad, pretty easy. Especially for all purple gear. No Maelstrom weapons, nothing like that. I got an ice staff powered. So, again, the build was Pirate Skeleton, Mighty Chuden for the 1 piece bonus it gives you to increase our physical and spell resistance. Twiceborn Star using the Lover and Warrior. Battlefield Acrobat. Jewelry and weapon. So 2 daggers. 1 poison damage, 1 absorb stam. So is infused increase weapon damage. Here's the champion points. And here are the skills up top. Blood Graze, Shrouded Daggers, Flash Hunter, Vigor, Hurricane, Holoston Breaker, Spell Traps, Poison Injection, Veil, Vigor, Surge, Released, Red Guard, and pretty much it. Good luck to you, and hopefully you get the weapons that you want, not a powered ice. See you later. Thanks for watching.